Gunslingers! I have a fun one for you today. So there's a bunch of new cards that have dropped, as we've talked about on the previous video, and so I'm going to be trying to make a lot more content around that. Today we are doing a very fun one. Not one that I necessarily expect to do too well, but we're going to be trying to use Merriest Mandrake and do a ton of ultimate abilities, and we're going to splash a little bit of Tome Horrors and Mask too. So we've got a lot of things going on. You can look at the deck tech down below and see all of the reasons why I've put cards in. You might want to adjust some of the things yourself, of course. I always encourage you to play around with it. These haven't been extensively tested. You need a lot of games to really test the deck. But I'm hoping this will be a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. I'm liking that we've got Vara's Choice. Everybody's running Endra, so it's nice to be able to just get it out of their hand early. Our opponent playing Tome and Primal might just mean that they're the, like, FTP Endra deck, Fire Time Primal. And I'm wondering if that's the case. It certainly could be, but they could just be like a plain Elysian deck too. I wonder if I want to start with the Vara's Choice. I kind of do. I'm just going to see what they have. Sodi the Metamorph Cliff Diver Thunderbird. Oh, baby. We got a lot of birds. We're going to get rid of Sodi, because we don't want them drawing extra cards. I'm curious about Thunderbird, though. That's not one that you see too often. Alright, well, start with Tome Horrors. We can get Feln Bloodcaster fairly soon. I'd love to get Merriest Mandrake. Any merchant would be great, so that we can start doing that kind of thing. Cliff Diver Mantisaur, too. I don't even think I care about going for their hand now. What they had in their hand wasn't super useful a minute ago. And I'd like to just start playing some other units so we can pressure them a little bit back. I should have grabbed Primal, actually, for Cobalt Waystone. That'd have been smart. I was thinking it didn't matter, and then I was like, oh, right, I have a couple of Cobalt Waystones just to help protect things like Tome. I can start stealing cards off the top of their deck next turn with Tome. Which is a thing that often makes people quit, which... Hey, listen, that was stated as one of my goals for this deck, is I would like to steal enough cards that somebody just gives up. Okay, well, we have a new target for Silence. Goodbye. No! I'd prefer if that doesn't happen, actually. And mill them too. They've got Storm Spiral now. Yeah, I'm really not sure what's going on here. Ooh, alright, well. Let's get some non-power cards soon. Just pop the Aegis for now. We're not able to really do much else. And I'll attack too. Just get a little bit of mill going here. I should have actually attacked first to pop the Aegis. I wasn't thinking about that. Lightning Strike. Okay. Ah, darn. I don't have anything useful to get back. That is no small problem. Okay, Ayan is at least good. That'll help us. A little bit of lifesteal is nice. You know, check out the top card of their deck again. And we'll just hold on to Ayan for now. Lightning Storm. I really don't understand this deck. Are they just trying to play a couple of Aegis Flyers and wipe out the ground? That might be it. It's very strange. Darkness. It looks like they're gonna beat us, though. These Aegis Flyers are more of a problem than I realized. Guess I should have used that Vara's favor to get rid of this. I should be looking at their hand first. Let's do that. Lightning Storm Excavate. Okay, so they could excavate back like a Lightning Strike. There's nothing I can really do about that. They can't play it immediately, like that'll just go to the top. None of these really matter. And I guess... if they use it, I can steal something now. And this will just go away. So we forced them to use it, and now we just mill it. So it's kind of strange that they actually did it. Alright, we get to steal afterwards. We're still in trouble. That is quite useful, though. That I like a lot. I don't want to play this, because I don't want to lose the life, actually. Ugh. They didn't use the Scorpion Wasp to eat the lifesteal. But they don't have removal for it.
The shadow has come for you.
That's really interesting. I'm liking where we're at now. And they didn't attack this because they want to block with it. Huh. Well, we're fine with that. Get to mill them a little bit more. Play the Daring Griffin. And I'm actually just going to play Lumen Attendant because I would like to discard the Emblem of Lin Rai and get back Ayan, I think. And now we've got a really good way to trade off with their team here. Even if they have a spell, well then that just leaves me with a blocker. Yeah. There's obviously the problem of we are going to have to attack with this, which I don't love.
Cull, join us.
Could just pull Daring Griffin back again, honestly. Is that better than Ayan? It might be. I should have played Cultist first and gotten the Daring Griffin. I am not playing well. That was a huge mistake. I didn't think of it at the time, but it would have been so much better to do things that way. Now we can start attacking. We want to put some pressure back on them if we can. Really poor move on my part. This should have had lifesteal and that would have made a huge difference. A lifesteal block would be very insane. Burstbore Fern. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, they still don't have a good attack. Now, I could go for something like Merriest Mandrake and start drawing cards. It's not the worst plan.
Or not?
We'll ultimate that. Another Tome. Got through about half their deck. Now we've got them very low. Can they kill us in response? I mean, they can't play any spells. Daring Griffin stops that. Vara. And dead to our flyers. Whew. So despite my bad mistake, we've managed to pull it out anyways. I want to Ayan and take more things. Draw more cards. It's okay. We should just end the game and win. I can't even make the mistake of not attacking for the win. They both have Reckless. A perfect advantage. Well, that was a very interesting game one. This hand is also interesting. Not in a good way, though. We're just gonna get rid of that. This one's acceptable. It's slow, but we might pull out of this. And we're able to play Ayan on turn 3. So that's not necessarily the worst. Yeah, I do like Lifespeaker. I think I keep it. It's hard to know without knowing what my opponent's playing yet.
Come forth.
Alright, get that undepleted for now.
Bound by our own.
Oh, even Paladin? Okay. I actually like Vara's against this too.
I searched the shadow.
Wow, only one unit.
Found my way.
We've got a few removal spells, and, like, I'm counting Ayan basically as a removal spell here. We've got Desecrate and we've got Ayan, which is pretty nice. I imagine they're going to attack the 1-3 a couple times, and we can use the Ayan to get rid of that.
Our wings and will
That's
are
obnoxious.
unbreakable.
I might need to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't want it living. Gramp is one of the biggest advantages that this deck has. Surprised they didn't attack. Okay. Now they're starting to do it. Another Desecrate. That's cool. We'll also attack, pass, and let Ayan do the talking for us.
Defend the throne.
Come on, get in! There we go.
You will feed the darkness.
I mean, it's still obnoxious they've got this 3-3, so I'm gonna have to trade for that. We've got our Corendon merchants, though, so it's not
You
the
buying
worst.
or not?
At this point, I'm gonna get rid of Lumen and grab the Mandrake. And sure, I'll offer the trade. I'd rather they use it defensively, and I've got this to trade on the backswing. I don't really want to block with the Iron if I don't have
Take
to.
up arms.
Okay. Good for me. I have more removal where that came from. I need another power card. If we can get a power card, we can go Mandrake and then draw. And that'll start things off at least.
Never stop. Never break.
God, we even have Mask. We're so close to something good here. We just need the power. I don't think there's anything that we want out of our market. Unfortunately, I don't really want to defend against Hojin here. Blocking's not going to be a thing we can do much of. But I'm pretty willing to do this attack. Even if they have the pump spell, fine. I'd rather do it this way. Now Mandrake. Okay. So they'll get to hit us back for a fair bit. Even if we don't get power next turn, at least we might be able to draw. Yeah, Mantle. Ouch.
Fine battle.
Corendon Merchant would have been able to trade, and I did want to play it. It's just there's nothing really to get yet. Give me power. Oofda. Well. This is unfortunate. I did expect to hit a little more power than this. I didn't need much. A little more than this would have been nice.
No escape.
Yep.
You buying or not?
Oofa doofa. Alright. I think we're stuck still just kind of trading blows here. We're not moving much, thankfully. We've had a lot of lifesteal ourselves. And yeah, now at least this trades.
Justice.
Problem is now they've got Svecha. Yep. And of course they've had Svecha now.
Peace for all, of course.
Oh man. And he's
Come forth.
gotta hit power eventually. We can still win the game if we can just get masks down, but we need to hit a power card. Still none. 12 cards. Yikes. This is a lot of power screw. Yep. that doesn't matter too much. We're not doing a lot of void shenanigans.
For
The bigger problem is just that it gets to hit this turn.
Take up arms.
Yeah, I mean, God, this sucks. This sucks so much. Because, like, now we almost have a chance. But it's a turn too late, I think. If we'd gotten that a turn earlier, we could have actually had a chance here and won this game. But man, what a rough draw. Darn. Yup. Double Tank Vanquisher's Blade. Good top decks. Really, really good ones. Wow. That's brutal. I have to block, so might as well gain some life.
You buying or not?
I'm wondering if we want to get, like, Immortalize. I know that we can't use the Void yet, but we're hoping that we can trade and do something eventually. That also said, stealing cards out of their deck when they fetch it is nice. And I can just don't do anything. That might just be the best thing. We'll pass, hold up Ayan. If we can just get to 10, which isn't too difficult considering the Mask of Torments that we have. They had something at fast speed, it seemed.
You will feed the darkness.
Vara's Choice. That's not going to do a lot anymore, unfortunately. Tome of Horrors also doesn't seem like it's going to. So
Can't be far now.
Derry Cathain might be the thing. So what do they have? Finest Hour or something? Might be a removal spell. Could certainly be like a Desecrate. We've only seen even cards out of them so far, yeah. Good choice getting the Mandrake. That was actually really smart. Good top deck again from them. Really, really good draw. So I think that we have to take that. Like, take the 8 damage this turn. Then try and do some blocks in the next couple turns. This power screw was so incredibly brutal. Okay. Let's get another power card. We can mask and slam another Ayan. And then triple block. Looks like the way to do it. Oh, and they got another combat trick, huh? Well, nothing I can do about it.
Feed the darkness.
What do they have? Can't be Finest Hour. They definitely look like they're actually even. They haven't played any odd cards.
For Kosovo! For Kosovo! For Kosovo! My people need me.
Start stealing some cards out of their deck, I think. Cool! Power cards! Yeah! That's what we needed. There's the stuff. Having lifesteal on the Derry Cathain is the thing. And I get to Void Bound an even-handed golem. That's pretty nice. Still play one. We want to get close to 20 on Mask of Torment if we can. We might do this. We might still do this. We're milling them pretty good, too. Oh, I should have... Right, this says Lifesteal. I should have played that Mask of Torment beforehand. We'd be at 18 instead of this. And then I could play this and we'd go to 19. Now I want to hold on to this just in case we get another Merchant or a way to, like, pull the Merchant out of the void. Ooh, Feln Bloodcaster. I would like to steal more cards. That's a pretty good one. That's also not bad. Not half bad, for sure.
Bound by our oath.
So this feels pretty good. This feels very fair right now. I'll hold on to the sigils so that we have food for this. But where did they go? We were so close to being dead. I don't understand. Why did they have to leave? Yeah, baby. Oh, stealing cards sometimes works real well. Woo. Well, these first two games, it doesn't even really matter what we do from here on out. I'm so happy with that last one. Oh, some good stuff happening. Ugh, two real good starting hands here. Am I brave enough to hope that I hit a time? I'm on the draw. I'm going to be real silly here. I should probably just go to 6. But going to 6 feels really bad, and especially in this format right now. Okay, well, we have solved the issue. I'll lead with the Feln banner still. No matter what, I'm not going to be able to play this next turn, and if I just draw a time, I might want to... Well, no matter what, if I don't play the banner, I can't play next turn. Like, I can Shadow Sigil and then Seek Power, and it's just not going to happen. The only way is if I draw a Time Power card, and if I'm going to draw a Time Power card, I want to just Vara's Choice next turn. Anyways, I don't really care about missing out on Seek Power then. Because, yeah, this looks like Endra. And by looks like, I mean, yep, it's Endra. I'm a little bit sad that we're a turn short on this. Yeah.
Shafka's song will not be stopped.
They're firing that off really early. Do they actually have a Begone to protect it? Are they going to pull it back? No. Oh. I'm just going to silence it.
I searched the shadow.
Let's get rid of it now before it becomes more of a problem. And then we can waylay in 2 turns. Try and just stop them that way.
Shafka's song will not be stopped.
So, Merchant. The question is, what do we want to trade here? I could just get rid of the Waystone. We've got the power that we need for Mask of Torment. We are going to want to decimate the Waylay, though. Maybe Bloodcaster for now. That's going to be a slow card. It's a fun card, but it's a slow card. We don't need slow cards against this combo deck.
My dragons flee.
Scale Channel Sorcerer. You got it. Alright. Do we want Endras or do we want Ixtans? We know that there's 2 Endras left in their deck, and there's going to be 1 in their market. So they're actually more likely to get another Endra by hitting an Ixtan. So I think I'm going to get rid of Ixton Merchant for now. We have a way to draw back the Waylay too, remember, in Lumen, is it Lumen Reclaimer? Void Attendant? Lumen Attendant? Something like that. There's the Demand Death. Yep. All the things we can expect. We need to get rid of that scale channel, so... We do have Desecrate, too, for other Endras, so if they try and play an Endra, and don't, like, have a Twinning Ritual or something for it in hand, and they're doing that in hand stuff, if they just try and play it, and then try and, like, mirror image, or anything like that, we might have a way to get out from under it. Merriest Mandrake. I'm pretty okay leading with that and then holding up either one of these. See if they kill it. Yep. Sure. That's fine. I'd rather they're using it there than elsewhere. For example,
You will feed the darkness.
killing Ayan? Cool. This is going pretty well. I just gotta hope that we can get a little more gas. I would love to get an Attendant and get back the Crendon Merchant. Or not Crendon Merchant, the Waylay. I was thinking of a Crendon Merchant as being Waylay, because it's in our market.
Welcome to the fold.
But if we can Waylay them twice, I think for sure we've got it. This might have been ambitious. I might have wanted to hold up the Desecrate. I mean, the odds of them having the second Endra, though, like, there's only 2 Endras left. Okay. Like, the odds aren't that high. They've got to start using removal here soon. They're holding on to a lot of things. I imagine that some of it's just, like, return a unit, which is why they don't want to use it. Like, Be Gone and Teleport and Kaidos' Choice. Kaidos' Choice can at least kill this, but... yeah, it also does a lot of nothing sometimes against us right now. I'd like to see what's in their hand. If anything, bouncing a lot of these things is actually bad for them, because we just get to then replay it and get new abilities. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, sure.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Gonna hold off on this. I'd rather just hold up Desecrates. We have them at 3. We're not really worried. The only way is if they somehow combo with enough Endras here, and they don't really have the power to do that anymore. Not through double Desecrate. Like, if we can keep up enough fast removal, we can stop them from using Clutchmate or whatever. Like, there's not going to be a big problem there. We just need to have enough to respond. Alright, they got it.
The song will not be stopped.
Lucky draw. See if they can use it. I'm like, we'll go for that. Well, they can't return it. Like, well, they don't have the power yet, just in case. Like, we knew that their hand didn't have a Kaidos' Choice or something in it, so it seemed like it was a good idea. And then if they tried to use Kaidos' Choice, then they're still out of power, and we get to respond with the other one and kill it, and that'll end the game. Whew! Yeah, you gotta have, like, multiple removal spells at fast speed, or lots of good, like, proactive silence to beat that Endra deck. The various versions of it. And, hey, we did pretty well that time. Worked out good. Our starting hands aren't very good, but so far we have made this work. I'm gonna redraw this, however. Ugh. I mean, if we draw a time... Alright, fine. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna keep it. we are able to play Tome of Horrors and Trendon Merchant, which can get us to Waylay. And honestly, right now, that can make a lot of people scoop anyways. And hey, they might be the deck that actually scoops to it. Start with Crest and Desecrate. I like Lumen Attendant. We don't have double time. I'm not going to use it yet. Yeah, this is definitely Waylay time.
You buying or not?
So let's trade Derry and get the Waylay. We have Endra already.
Shafka's song will not be stopped.
Brutal. Having it in their opener really sucks for us. That at least is nice. Do they have the Devour? They do. Sick. Yep. Ugh, they have everything right now. Hoping that it dies again next turn, like even if they Haunting Scream it, which would be really bad. It'd be really, really bad. At least we can Waylay it again afterwards and steal their Void. If they Dark Return it, then we're in real trouble. This deck is so insane. I like what the Endra deck has kind of done to the meta. It's table flipped everything. Things that were good are now bad. And like really bad cards are now good. Like Waylay and Shush and things like that are actually pretty relevant. So stuff like that actually matters. And it's fun that that's a thing. But I don't think it should go on forever. It'll be real nice if it doesn't. Even-handed Golem and Svecha to try and like fight the mirror. Did we get all of them? That's all 4. So they don't... Right, because they have even-handed Golem. They don't have a market. Nice. Goodbye, Endra. Get out. Nobody liked you anyways. Now we're still looking for some power. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's the thing. If you get them at the right time with the Waylay, I called it before, you can just get these decks to scoop, because they don't really have a way to finish. Like, what's their other win condition? Svecha and even-handed Golem? It's not enough, and they know it's not enough. They're not going to be able to win the game with just those. Nice. That was... Oh, that was tight. I was very worried when they had the very early Shafka. Our power situation might need to be readjusted, because we are just constantly missing one color, huh? Huh. Sigh. Feel like the Mandrake. What are you drawing? Not much like the Mandrake. We've been winning a lot. I'm feeling pretty good. This is much better. We've got the Seek Power. We can actually get the colors that we need. We've got the Trendon Merchant to either just get a free win with Waylay, maybe, or go for, like, a Mask of Torment. I'm going to keep this Merchant, too, actually. We've got a lot of cards that we want a Merchant for. I would say that that rules out an Endra deck, but almost nothing rules out an Endra deck right now. Okay. That's looking a lot less Endra.
You buying or not?
For now, trade Bloodcaster first. I could go for Mandrake, or I could just go for Mask. I think that Mask is best first. Because that'll help us ramp up faster, and then we can use the Mandrake more easily.
Face judgment.
I almost want to face another Endra deck. Yeah. Because we've got a lot of metagame answers to Endra. We've done well against it so far. Sodi Wingbreaker.
Strikes back.
Ooh. I think that might need to be silenced. I can go Vara it away and then play Ayan.
I searched the Shadowlands and found my
Just
way.
silencing it for now so they're not drawing a bunch of extra cards seems good. I hate that we have to still leave them with a 3/6, but I think it's kind of important to just get rid of it. I'm trying to think of what I need to actually use Ayan and ultimate it as soon as possible. I could play Lumen Attendant, because that's something that I can ultimate faster. I think I'd rather do this and hold the Ayan. Because we want to go for Merriest Mandrake and start getting that popping off. Tome kept on top again.
A potion.
Brian Conquest. That's gonna be Royal Decree. Or, I have not seen Vision of Austerity in a hot minute.
You will feed the darkness.
Really? Why do they have Vision of Austerity? What relic deck is the menace right now that you have to hate me out, specifically? How rude. I'm extremely insulted. Well.
I searched the shadow.
That's a problem. I don't have a good answer to that. I can use Corendon Merchant, get the Mandrake. If we get a power card, then Mandrake does draw us right away, but then I have to trade this away. Could go for Tome of Horrors. Tome of Horrors is interesting, I guess. I think for now I'll just attack. And they block. I think I'm just gonna wait.
Our wings and will are unbreakable. Face judgment.
Sure. I wonder if they'll actually block. Okay, well, they definitely won't block it now. There's my answer. No. They will not block with Icaria. I'm willing to throw it in, though, and see if they do. Oh! Like, actually? Sure. I'm not super sad about that. Because of the simple fact that, boy, I really need to make sure that they do not have flyers beating us to death. Could get the Tome. The Mandrake seems better. Immortalize is okay. Obviously, Seraph is going to be an issue. Play Mandrake and just hope it's not immediately dead. I mean, they could easily Avergraft us or something here. If they do, I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
I only play to win.
Kind of hoping they just slam Seraph and not much else. Ouch.
Something catch your eye.
Ugh. I still can't believe this Vision of Austerity, though. Whack.
My spear is true.
We do get to use that ability in a turn. I'm not even sure if I want to play the Crest. Because who knows if I get something that's... I don't know. Something else that I can use. Okay, Lifespeaker might be better. We can just ultimate that right away. See what I draw from that. Maybe do the Lumen Attendant at that point. Oh, that's a big flying bird, huh? Yep. Only 10 damage turn. Sure. Easy. Discard. Let's, like, Vara's choice that, I guess. I could Vara's choice the Seraph, but that's not gonna help. Unfortunately. Alright. Another Mandrake is kind of nice, but we're just dead. And there's nothing I can really do about this. Gained a little bit of life. Almost managed to survive. That Vision of Austerity, though. I'm glad that my opponent actually, like, got to use it. I'm sure they're very happy that, like, they managed it. Their deck worked out exactly the way they wanted it to. they were probably as surprised as I was. They had to go for Vision of Austerity. I don't know what else would be running around too much. There's a bit of Tome of Horrors. Tome of Horrors has been pretty scary, actually. Like, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot better than it looks. There's a lot of games where you're like, man, this card's just doing nothing. And then you're like, wait, how many cards are left in their deck? I've got a second Tome of Horrors in hand. Oh yeah, they're just dead no matter what. Like, just instantly out of nowhere it'll do that. It's kind of funny. We never played Dreamsnatcher, not in any game. We never saw it. It was weird enough. But this deck did very well. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it as much as I enjoyed doing it. And hey, if you like this, I'm going to take that brief moment. If you know what to do, liking the channel, subscribing would be super helpful. This is, in fact, my job, and I do really appreciate all the people who have supported me over the years to make this a possibility for me. It's one of the main things that I do for income. And now that we're in winter and I'm away from wedding season, I'll be able to do a more regular content schedule again. I had one of the worst crunch times I've ever had for wedding season this year, so I apologize. I know that the videos became a little more sporadic. But hey, if you want to look and follow the channel, I promise that we're going to be a little bit more on schedule from now on, doing about a video a week like we were used to doing. And yeah, I'm really thankful of all the people that supported me, even while we didn't do as many videos over the last month or so. So thank you very much for stopping in, and I will see you next week for more gunslinging.